passion, drive, persistence, resilience, love. All qualities that shape and define us. Join the Cyber Warrior as he helps shape your path. This is Walk With Me. Welcome everyone to the first episode of Walk With Me, a Cyber Warrior Studios production. I will be your host on this journey, the Cyber Warrior. This will be my first audio-only podcast. The purpose being to help others find their own path in life. So many times we aspire to be like others. We want to walk their path, be just like them. When in reality, we all have our own paths to walk. We all have different ways of looking at the world and accomplishing our goals. Just as we all view success differently from person to person, so too our paths to that success are going to be different. Throughout this podcast, I hope you find ways of taking the advice, some stories and life experiences that I give you and applying it to your own journey through life, your career, family, and whatever comes your way. You are your biggest obstacle in life. And I hope that by taking just a little walk with me, you learn to overcome all of your fears, doubts, and struggles that you are having. So without further ado, let's get on with the show. And thank you once again for coming on a walk with me. As is my way, I always look for a purpose to do things and have a goal in mind. So for this very first episode, we are going to talk about our why. Why do we do what we do? Is it faith, money, family, friends? Why am I doing this podcast? Why is the major question for so many things in life. To start, let me try and answer the question, why am I doing this podcast? As I have gone through life, I have always felt a deep love for people in technology. I fell in love with computers at a young age. I played sports and did all the things kids did in the 90s. Yes, I'm 35. Well, as I got older, I realized that as much as I love technology and cybersecurity especially, I get more fulfillment from seeing others succeed in life and in their careers. Even more recently, I have found another path in my life. This path has shown me that spreading wisdom and helping others is most definitely the path for me. So in order to help others, I decided to branch out to another medium to reach more people. No longer will I only be speaking on cybersecurity or just to that select group of people. Through Walk With Me, I will be able to reach those who want to live a better life, who are looking for advice and motivation about how to become better people and succeed no matter what their career is and no matter what they choose to do in their life. You see, this is my why. You are my why, the listeners. So what is your why? Is it money, family, friends, faith, career? What is your why? In order to make a plan and have goals in life, you have to know why. Nobody is completely altruistic. We like to think we are, but the reality is we're not. In order to succeed in any venture, you have to be at least a little selfish. In order to succeed in any path, you have to figure out why you want to take that path. You must decide right then that no matter how hard it gets, no matter how many obstacles you face, your why will be enough to get you through it. If your why is not enough to push you through all obstacles, then it's going to fail. You are doomed to fail because that why is going to hold you and that why is going to drive you. So when choosing your why, be precise. Know your why better than anything else. And I promise there will be nothing that can stop you. With that, let me leave you with some final words of wisdom on this inaugural episode of Walk With Me, a Cyber Warrior Studios production. A traveler cannot bring a better burden on the road than plenty of wisdom. It will prove better than money in an unfamiliar place. Wisdom is the comfort of the poor. This comes from Havamal, stanza 10. I'm glad you've joined me today. I'm glad that you will continue to join me if you so choose to do so. But with that, I hope you enjoy the rest of your week and the rest of your day. Take care.